Hey everyone, Chris here for PokerSavvyPlus.com, along with Andrew. You want to say what's up, dude?
Hey, hey, what's going on?
And we are back for part 2 of, I guess actually part 5, of The Full Dollar, our dual commentary look at 100 No Limit. In this video, we are going to review a session I played for tabling 100 NL on full tilt and go over my play. I thought kind of the focus that we should take for this episode, I haven't talked to Andrew about this, but see if he agrees, is kind of focus on hand reading and range building. I think that's one of the areas, or probably the most important area, that kind of comes up when you've reached 100 no limit. You know, you've spent your poker career crushing fish, you know, getting from NL, whatever you started at, up to NL 100, and I think this is the limit where, you know, more of your tables are going to be full with players who have somewhat established pre-flop games, and your edge is more so going to come playing post-flop and making post-flop decisions as opposed to just like, oh, I have big cards, I raise, I flop top pair, I bet, kind of stuff. So, Andrew hasn't seen this session, so I think what's going to be pretty fun is when the big hands come up, because I know what they are, I want to pause them and kind of have Andrew do his estimation of breaking down my opponent's hand range just as you watching this video would be doing, and see how we come out. Does that sound gravy for you?
Yep, sounds good for me. Yeah, I think it's a good focus to have for this video just because a lot of the time people just represent stuff that they generally just have. People aren't very well balanced. You can generally read people, particularly in really huge spots, like or very specific spots, people tend to be pretty badly polarized. So yeah, it should be interesting. I'm looking forward to it.
Cool. All right. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started then.
Sweet.
So in terms of table selection, I didn't really do any. I just pulled up the first tables I could get. I kind of wanted to get what I was hoping were going to be, you know, tougher tables. This is an educational video, and I think it's better if I play against, you know, tougher players. So I believe Super Grover 765 is a Poker Savvy Plus member on table 3. Other than that, I recognize the name Herpes is Forever.
It's true. It's true. It's just true. Herpes is forever.
Yeah, and otherwise, I don't really know any of the other players. Right off the bat, I decided to 3-bet King 8 suited on table 3. I'm going to pause here really quickly. The thought process here is I have position. I have a hand that's too weak to call a raise. You know, I'm not going to flat call his raise with the King 8 suited, and that would make King 8 suited one of the best hands that I would fold in this situation on the button, ergo making it a pretty good hand to 3-bet light with. I went very small here, and this is something I've been experimenting with, both at higher stakes and this stake, just picking almost, you know, it's actually less than a 3 times 3-bet. Pretty much trying to, like we talked about in the last episode, forcing your opponents into situations out of position where they have a range that they're not used to. I felt like this was just a good opportunity to try it out. Nothing really to add there, Andrew. I don't think you would disagree or...
No. I mean, it's literally just, I think it's good because, I mean, the first observation that I would make is that it's very much non-standard. Like, that's a very, very non-standard 3-bet. Particularly given that I've played like heaps of 100 no limit, I would say that if I was Sam the Slam and someone 3-bet me to that size, I would be just going W2F. Like, that's pretty weird.
Mm-hmm.
Which is obviously what you want, you know. So yeah, it's pretty cool 3-bet size in my opinion.
Yep.